Listen. Yeah. Yes, Lord. Oh. Get that out of there.
Move out the way. I'm with my girls and we all need space. When the queen come through, like the rest say, come on. I don't listen. Now I understand. We got All Star 7 to talk about here, but I'm still having my renaissance. Hey everybody, it's your boy Matty Rants. Thank you so much for tuning in today. We are having a conversation about All Star 7 and this finale. When the queen come through, part like the rest say. Sorry. Whoo, I forget in my life. Thank you, Beyonce. I appreciate it. Because after this episode, bitch, when I tell you, I turned that album right back on. I was like, and back. Because I needed something to get my spirits together. Because we are going to have a conversation about what we witnessed, what we saw. After 11 episodes of some sort of competition, we get to the finale. A directive is put in place. There is direction, there is art, there is lights, there is a wheel or two. And when I tell you stuff happened, it did. It certainly did. Objects were moved. I think that's the best way to describe it. This was definitely a Spielberg production if I didn't ever see anything else in my life. At the same time, I will make arguments on behalf of folks. I will say what I feel in my heart is the truth of it all in terms of how everything went down fully from the season. But I got to call some stuff because there were things that were snipped and not in place. And that threw me off. I don't know if people watch certain parts of the lip sync, but girl, what was left on the cutting room floor? Because I want to see it. There was a lot of snipping. I was like, wait a minute, what's going on? We're going to get there. We're going to get there today. Listen, hey everybody, it's your boy Matty Rants. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Again, we're talking about All Star 7. I hope everybody can hear me. Do me a favor, hit that like button now that you're in this piece. And we are going to start this up. I got pictures ready to go, narrating you through this episode, and then some, and then yes, all that. Let me see. Is it raining outside? Let me just double check. Y'all can hear me well, right? I'm just double looking at my little Wi-Fi moment here. Situationship. Okay. Girl, this episode. I said we went through a whole season. That was me. We went through a whole season. You could have ended this at episode 2. All T. But no. It's at Matty Rants everywhere except for Twitter, which is at the Matty Rants. You can find me in that link tree in the description down below. If you grab a branch and eat some fruit, that's Mattivia for you kids. It's a good poot. And that Mattivia shirts that you can find on dragqueenmerch.com, along with Rant Pack shirts. The panel and Sundays are best, all available for your consumption at dragqueenmerch.com. Shout out to Bible Girl and Company. Also, you can catch me on Patreon where I will have a reaction up after this review. I thought I would have it up earlier, but your boy had a late start today. And it took forever I was just going through this episode like, child, while I was getting pictures, but we'll have that reaction up as well as Canada's and France. Canada and France. I did 3. Oh, and by the way, Down Under is coming out today, so that'll be another video that I will have up as well on my Patreon reaction channel. Again, as low as $1, you can join that club up in there. I would post them on YouTube, but YouTube they don't really like me doing reactions. I've gotten too much flags and videos taken down. So I'm like, okay, let's make sure we can keep this going because babies love to react. So I love reacting too. So join my Patreon. It's a good time. We'll get to France next week. We'll also get to Canada as well. Monday and Tuesday. Monday will be Canada. Tuesday will be France. France was a lot. That took some energy out of me. No, I'm not shading. I'm just saying I wasn't prepared for how that emotional that episode was going to be. And Canada, whew, girl, my goodness, lots going on there. I wonder how Down Under is going to give. But also you can book me on Cameo if you have any requests. I'm available there as well. Let's see here. If you want to drop me a tip today for hosting downstairs, paypal.me/MattyRants, cash out $MattyRants, Venmo-Rants. I'm done with the socials. Thank you so much with the super chat, Claire. I appreciate you, my baby. Hit us with it, Maddie. I'm gonna give it because I gotta talk today. I had to put my buns in. I was like, girl, let's have this conversation. Because Ari, thank you so much for the super chat. Are you doing a reaction for Beyonce's album on Patreon? Happy Saturday Rant Pack. I didn't do a reaction to it because I wanted just to sit and listen to it by myself as like a Beehive person. I'm glad I did, so I wouldn't be, feeling like I'm performing or, have a moment. Trust me, I needed to be by myself. I was doing a lot when the album came out. But you can check my review that is available on YouTube. I actually did that yesterday. So listen, I'm going to have to give a little notification because people take me a little too deep sometimes. And this is all for shits and giggles. We're having fun here today. It is a review, so it's an opinion. And I'm going to give it. Whether you like it or not, whether you're a fan of somebody, if you felt a certain kind of way, we can agree to disagree. Okay? I respect you, believe it or not. Believe it or not. But if you don't have none for me, I don't have time for it. So with that being said, I'm going to give you a little go. I'm going to give you a little peace and break by understanding this disclaimer is for you. This program is for entertainment purposes only, and content is not intended to malign any religion, race, company, individual, or wigs. All opinions expressed by Matty Rants and program participants are solely their personal views and do not reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned in this program. Please don't be a poot. If you feel uncomfortable after viewing this program, by all means, hit the like button on your way out the door. Okay? I want that to be very clear today because I know people get very emotional over this show and they don't understand the nuances of production under the pressure of filming all day, things that need to happen for a narrative to take place that was already instilled from the get-go. Okay, it's a TV show. These people have to make things happen. So when shit doesn't go our way, we don't lose our heads and we don't lose our cool here and start attacking folks. And just because I say something you don't agree with today, come from me, girl. Listen to Renaissance. If you feel upset, listen to Renaissance. Do yourself that favor. You can start with "I'm That Girl," and once you get to Alien Superstar, you'll understand me. You will understand me completely. It's going to be a stop, and yes, now try again. So, with that being said, I'm going to keep it real today. I've been very kind and gentle because this has been a lovely season of All-Star 7. Okay? It's been a fun one. I've had a great ride. Lovely. Lovely. But there were 3 lip syncs tonight where I said, that didn't happen. When did that happen? That didn't happen. And you know what? RuPaul said something today. I mean, when it came out of her mouth, I was like, and there it is, everybody. When my reaction comes out, you're going to see me. I'm going to be like, when she said that, I said, okay, now we're really talking here. And if that's the case, I would like to know percentages of how everything was evaluated in the score. And if that's the case, then why was there a twinners for All Stars? I started really putting pieces. I said, now hold on a minute. I get we had an idea in hand, but we need to have this conversation. It's okay though. Do I still agree with the winner? I do. I'll be real. I do. But I kind of wish wording was done differently. I wish something else was said. Also, why did Monet get the last 2 seconds of the episode? Here's your Crepter. Oh, I'm a winner, babe. I said, wait a minute. I was like, oh, what's going on? Was this a rush edit? What's happening? We're going to get there. I had observations today. Some of the Crepters weren't given on time, all that kind of good stuff. It was weird. It was weird. Very interesting, rushed kind of episode. Like, all right, so let's wrap this up. I said, okay. We've also verified that basically them badges didn't matter. I'm gonna talk a little bit about Untucked as well. I'm gonna talk a little bit about it, but oh yeah. Um, listen, ain't nobody predict nothing over here. Half these spoilers were already posted out, and half of us had conversations with babies about what was going on here. I can't lie and say I didn't know what was up, but I already knew how that was gonna play out. But at the same time, I just wanted to see how it was gonna go. So I'm not here to spoil episodes for people. I like to watch like in frame with everybody else too. But I really sat there like, how can we justify this? Okay, but then again, wording was used. And I said, all right, we cool with it. Also, so for the She Done Already Had Hers is, why was the lip sync songs all in a specific time frame? Didn't I have that conversation the other week? Well, if somebody gets a certain specific, setting, like the 80s or the 90s with music, it's going to be hard for the other girl. Didn't I say that? And mind you, I didn't know what songs were going to be used. I had no clue. But sure enough, I said, But then I'm thinking about the winners, and all of a sudden that's current shit. I said, wait. That feels weird. We'll get there. See, I'm just talking because I sat with this episode and stared for a while, like, because I don't know if Mama would have gave to Judas, or maybe no, not in that outfit, not for Pink. No, she wouldn't have gave. Hold on, baby. I'm not taking away or negating the point here. You got to hear me, Ken. Don't. I respect this point, but I have to stop you with this last part because it's almost like I didn't give what needs to be given. Okay. There's being good at something, and then there's selling a point. She was good. I wasn't sold, sister. I'm gonna be real with you. I wasn't sold. Good is one thing. Selling me in a finale situationship. I can't groove with this girl who was literally lip syncing and grooving. I was like, okay, but that's fine. So let's get into this show today, children, because I want us to talk about this. I want us to get there. I appreciate y'all so much for being here. Hit that like button. We about to start the show up, okay? I just need y'all to get into this. Again, how I feel. How you feel, I respect. Transfer, okay? But like, I wasn't grooving with Auntie. I'm just gonna be real with you. That wasn't my jam. I was like, what's happening here? Also, girl, we gonna get here because the edit was so weird. It was such a weird edit. I was like, what is happening here? All right, so in the workroom, after finding out that the She Done Already Had Hers as girls also have a chance to win $50,000, everyone's feeling just a tad bit excited, especially for the girls who are going to be the winners of the winners. It's just this moment. Kids, I'm going to be honest with you as I review this episode. We're going to run through this. 12 episodes. Hey, I'm fine, baby. We good. Thank you. We already know how this goes. How do you feel? How do I feel? I feel funny moments here and there, a little cackable. It's the finish line. They're all good friends now. This is a real family, and this is love. So again, I love this season of All Star 7. It's just when we get to this final part where we all have questions. Thank you so much for the super chat. Not them fumbling almost every All Stars finale now. They made people send hate to the fan fave. Child, listen. I still think they deserve their win, baby. I was here for it. JMCL, thank you so much for the super chat, for calling the lip syncs correctly. That ADR from Rue. I was like, what? Whose headpiece? Who's talking to Rue in this headpiece now? And can we hey, Monica, thank you so much for the super chat. And can we talk about the wheel of how we want it to be? Let me run through this episode. Thank you so much for the super chat, Monica. Let me run through this episode. Let me run through it. Move. Shea got 4 stars. Congratulations, Shea. We are happy for you. You have jumped, literally jumped into the lead. Okay. Now, conversations, fun, finale, RuPaul. Hey, last looks, happy for it. Past, gone. RuPaul. Yo, we have another mini challenge. Now, Ru out. Hold on. Now, Ru. Hold up. Why in God's... I would have felt some kind of way. We're doing a mini challenge on the last day when this doesn't even count for anything. No one wins any money. It's not even really a mini challenge. It's them just dancing and grooving along with Mama Ru and having a fun time. I'm sure there were things that weren't filmed that made this a very much a family moment. But it was like, by the way, 15-minute quick drag, no cash prize. Let's just dance and have a good time here. We love that Natasha Lyonne showed up again for Drag Race. This is fabulous. But again, just a good time. But I'm with Gay for Satan. I thought to myself, I know you lying. We really doing this for the episode? Bitch, we could have had a whole... Y'all could have just put Untucked in this episode and filled the time. We would have been fine. Again, it's just a light moment to sort of pull it together. I think when Raja was speaking in this moment towards the end and sort of like closing that chapter or the narration of this fun moment of, we're happy to all have been here and I'm going to leave with some real sisters. And all of that is what made this kind of special. Okay. This was super silly. Gotta love RuPaul for all the just, all that. But like, it was like, okay, baby, come on. Like, no shade. Come on. It was like, come on. So I was happy once that was done, we went immediately to the runway. There was no, girl, let's talk about what we're going to give. Yeah, girl, what you think the song's going to be? Move, because we're here for the lip sync lollipop. What did we think about RuPaul's outfit? Because I liked this. I kind of lived. I thought this was a little everything. I love this. This was just, it felt fabulous. It kind of felt rich. I love the pastel-y colors that are going all through this feather work. It's just so, it looks lovely. I do love this. The wig is a little shine, it's a little sunshine. It's a little wow, but I think it actually kind of works really well with this dress. So I was here for it. I could see possibly RuPaul showing up in a cartoon, something to do with creating a planet or destroying one in this outfit. So I'd be here. I was here for it. The blue belt, throw it away. Doesn't that feel very Devil Wears Prada when Miranda Priestley's having that conversation about cerulean and Annie was making fun of them, like talking about just one color of the belts. Doesn't it feel that moment like, which one should we use? I love it. And her makeup was fabulous. So I was here for it. Go on, Ru. Michelle looks great. Michelle looks really good. The hair is the bop. The makeup is done. Outfit's wonderful. She's not giving secretary, and we always live when, Michelle's not giving us a blouse up top. I love a dress, Michelle. Michelle looks great. I was here for it. Go on, Michelle. And it's family tonight, so there's no special guest judge. But Carson Kressley's there. This jacket's kind of fabulous, actually. Jacket's fabulous. The jacket is fabulous. I live for the jacket. Go on, Carson. Kressley smile. Ross Matthews, you're happy and you know it. Clap your hands. You are happy. We know it. Clap. Also, I love the fact that Ross designed all of his outfits, like all of his tops or whatever, and they're available, I think, on his website. Someone posted that to me on Instagram. Shout out to you, babe. I appreciate it because I saved the link in my when I have some money to spend on clothes, which I don't have right now. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to put this to the side. I hope that these don't go away soon, and I'd like to get one of those tops. So yeah, he designed a lot of those tops and jackets that you see him wearing through the season. So gotta love it. 279 of you in this piece. Thank you so very much for tuning in today. Do me a favor, hit that like button, share, and subscribe if you are new here, become a part of this Rant Pack family. We're talking about All-Star 7 today on this good Saturday afternoon. Don't forget, tomorrow is the panel. I'll be joined by my full family and friends to have the same conversation again, but of course with multiple opinions and a deeper dives. We'll be discussing a lot, but mostly we'll be discussing All Star 7 and Renaissance because, okay. Picture perfect. Celebrating my B-Day tonight, August 2nd, hoping to get celebrated by somebody's son tonight. Oh, wish me luck, Matty. Well, happy birthday, babe. You must be on a different part of the world if tonight's going to be August the 2nd, since it's still July 30th for me, which makes me feel like we're having this conversation in time. Super chat in time. I got a super chat in the future, y'all. Work. No, Matt, that's time zones. Be quiet. Shh. Okay, no. But thank you so much, Picture Perfect. I appreciate you, babe. Happy birthday to you, love. Happy birthday. Again, Ross Matthews looks great. Shall we continue on to this inevitable journey of where this is going? But the category. Finale Eleganza. Children, I present to you Jada Josephine Baker III of Essence Hall and then some. Oh, your birthday's the second, but you're just celebrating to. I'm sorry, your birthday is the second, but you're celebrating tonight. Okay, well, still happy birthday to you. If I don't get to talk to you on the second, happy birthday, love. This is everything: the face, the hair, the dress, whopped and whooped, done and did. I'm gonna miss seeing Jada Essence Hall on my television screen. Lord, put her in a season of maybe where a winner can come back and just give her the crown. Because I mean, it's just great. I love Jada. She ate this season. Oh, excuse me for getting this mug up here. You're welcome, everybody. You're welcome. You're welcome. Jesus Christ. Madam, put your face away. It didn't feel like an assault rifle, just pop, 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 pop. Like, put your face away now. It's too good. I love you, Jada Essence Hall, and I think that you did a damn good job this season, no matter what the outcome was, no matter what had happened. Bitch, you are serious, okay? Not to be played with. And seeing her get emotional makes me emotional because I know that feeling. And I gotta say, like, Jada, if nobody told you in life, I mean, I think the world could really say, I don't know who is messaging you with some bullshit, but let me send me their info. But let me tell you something. You are a bad bitch for life. Period. You are definitely a staple and a statement and a part of that echelon, I think, in drag, period. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Jada's that girl. So, regardless of what I've seen, done, said, whatever happened this season, baby, no. Jada's a... So, please. Thank you. So, I'm going to have notes for everybody. Don't worry, y'all. Raja, how dare you step on this stage? How dare you? How dare you come up here and give us a full alien, like, bio sort of organic flower tease plant moment situation ship type? It's everything. It is everything. Oh God, this was so puss. Like, it was so puss. It was ooh. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Oh. After this end, it might be difficult to get another winter season going again because they'll probably have to change a couple of things up to do that again. Because, honey, you don't think all the girls were like, that was perfect. Okay. They're gonna have to change some stuff up. I do like the badge system, though. I'm not gonna lie, but we gonna change some stuff up. This is sickening. You know when the girls say that and it's some punk and you just like, why that little baby? No. This is sickening. Blessings to you as well, Aaron. Thank you so much. I live for Raja. I've always lived for Raja, believe it or not. Fashion photo review was never even a reflection of who Raja was. It was just to me a job where she, would bring really good sound bites and some great looks every now and then, and honestly give some funny commentary. But when Raja hits a runway, it is not. It's never just blah. It's never meh. It's always something special. It's storytelling. It's an intricate journey. It's a good edible. It's a great edible. I'm coming back to her and buying again. What is her business? Don't tell your friends because you don't want that supply to be dry. Bitch, that kind. And again, with Raja, we also saw more than just fashion with her. She was fucking funny this season. She was hilarious. Acting was good too. She put in the work. Let it not be said that even though I don't agree with how things sort of went in certain lip syncs, Raja is that girl. Just like I said with Jade, this bitch, and she's been doing this for a good minute. And not to shade, because this is the reality. Raja is one of the benchmarks for a lot of these girls. A lot of these babies that you see online that are doing looks, this is where they need to go. This is the reference, ladies. I live for Raja. I love her down. I was in awe seeing her at the winners panel. I didn't even know how to because it's okay, I want to go to her booth, but I'm scared. Tina Burner had that same thing with me, and I had to tell her I was actually nervous because low key, while I may shade, I'm a fan of these folks. I'm a fan. Why else would I be talking about the show? This is impeccable. Tens across the board. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you so much, K Moses. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate y'all. 330 in the room. Thank you for being here. Please hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. Drop a tip in my jar if you feel like it, or the super chat as well. I thank you so much. I need a sip, child. I'm just talking. Thank you for that all natural lemonade. A little bit on the side there. But yeah, Raj is that girl and has been that girl. It's never going to change. She will always be a staple through drag race and through drag history, in my opinion. I think she's one of the bitches forever. Put her in the book. Put her in the book. The Vivian is next. I'm going to get emotional. Oh. Let me be very real right now. It was certainly something where it was hard to review the season because I've been such a fan of Viv with her. But I like this look personally. I think it's gorgeous. The only thing is it's a little high up for me with the dress part, but that doesn't matter because Viv gave me my shout out in my time at DragCon, and she didn't have to do that. She stopped the whole panel. It's very difficult because it's again the look itself is I'm okay, girl, it's a little high up, and she's given so many great looks this season. And honestly, I think Viv ate the season up. She won 3 challenges. She got blocked, unfortunately. She could have been, a part of that group that had to be voted for, possibly. But on a real note, I have nothing but love and respect for this person who, when I feel sometimes like I'm not shining, or when I'm doing the work but nobody's seeing it or paying me dust because I'm a little black, gay, effeminate kind of that guy. And when certain moments happen, when say a Rat Pack person, sees me in the streets, it's like, Matt, da, 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 da. It's like, what? And it's that fuel, that energy. And when she did that, she doesn't know my battery almost exploded. My battery almost exploded that day. Like Dooley will tell you, I was sobbing because I don't expect much. I just do my work and I hope for the best. And I pray that, okay, I'll get on TV this time or this will happen. And, just keep putting out the work. They'll find you. You'll be there. It's okay. So when Viv did that, man, like, it was a lot. So while this may not be my favorite look from her, she will always be one of my favorite people. So I thank her from the bottom of my heart for like doing that for me. Like I'm in the goddamn commercial for DragCon UK. The panelists, okay? Like that moment was put in the like. Come on, y'all. Like levels here. Like y'all gotta understand this emotion is real. This ain't no bullshit. Like I love her down. I will always love her down. She's forever. So go on, Viv. From the UK across the pond. It's a lot for your boy. So I love her. Not me gonna cry all over again. Evie Oddly. Yeah, this is why I like this season. There were a lot of people on here who I have had interactions with, and also I have respect for everybody on this cast. I lived for this look that Evie gave. I lived and breathed for this. And I love it that it was a cake. And the wheels a little bit were like, you know what I'm saying? But that's small bull. That's potatoes. You know what I mean? That's just potatoes. My first drag con, I got to give it to Evie for like giving me my full experience of feeling like once again, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. As she literally ushers me to the back of her booth with this long line of people that I felt so bad for. That shirt, where is that? Where is it? Her merch shirt that I have worn to the capacity to where it's fuzzballing. I can't even wear it out anymore because it's just so. I've always been a fan of this bitch. I will always and forever be a fan of her. I've been a fan since the season. I'm a fan of everybody from season 11, low key, high key, except for them two. But I hate how they kind of played her at the end of this. To be honest with you, I was a little bit pissed. But I also say, you know what, Evie? You came on here and you showed people a different side of your drag, whether they liked it from the beginning, whether they didn't get it to the end. You presented and you did it well. For example, this look in itself, I don't think we would have expected this from Evie season 11. Think about the fungus dress look that she gave with the moss dreads in her hair. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And think about the elevation in her makeup from season 11 to now. Bitch, this is the same bitch, but a bigger and a better one at that. And while she's deteriorating from what she tells us in reference to what she is going through right now with her illness, you know what, Evie? I'll be there until the last minute with you. You hear me, bitch? So I was really happy my girl got on here and showed up and showed out. I do feel like she was played a couple times, but at the same time, I live and breathe for this. And it's funny because I was really hard on season 11 when I was reviewing it, Recessionista. And now I have nothing but love for that entire season and everything that came out of it because of the relationships I have built with some of those queens and the conversations and those moments and the support and seeing them. It's crazy how so much can change out of watching a television show to then being in the same house as Simone, Gigi Good, Candy Muse, Ahura and Taste, and I'm sitting there vibing and talking with them and having a conversation. Everything changes a little bit differently when you are no longer just watching a show. And so that's why I get emotional when I talk about these people because I see the passion, and it's past the point of what we get on TV for an hour and 5 minutes. These people fucking work, and they put their time into this. Even the people I don't even like or care for like that, there's still respect to be given there. They put their goddamn life into this stuff, and we need to give a little bit more time for that. That's why when girls are sending hate, and I can't believe in all that kind of crap, you're not doing this You're not doing this. I'm in the mirror right now trying to make sure these brows are right so I can come out and present in my full geesh character that I've been working on for quite some time because I don't want to show up half stepping. And I know a lot of these people do that as well. They put their whole life into this. They give everything. And, people out there just do the most. And I can't. I can't. I can't. So, not to get off my stool here. I love you, Evie. I have nothing but respect for you. You slayed the season, and yeah, right there. Like Raj O'Hare is my sister. You feel what I'm saying? Raja did my whole face, beat my face. Go, it's online now. She helped me understand pizza a little bit better. I learned so much from. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, ah. Season 11, Suki and me have had conversation. We've had a couple conversations here and there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Suki's a real one too. When you talk to her, like the girls, I hate Suki. Bitch, talk. If you got to know her, she is dope. Like on a real note, but it's a lot. It's interesting. But no, Evie's that girl. Evie's that girl. I love her down. So this is beautiful, sis. Bravo. Great season. Great season. Jinx Monsoon. Okay, so this I don't care what nobody say. I thought this was everything. Ah! I live for this thing about Evie excuse me, Jinx. Sorry, I'm still stuck on Evie. My bad. I like this look for multiple reasons in terms of cosplay kind of stuff because that part. I loved it because of what it represented in terms of something that was really close and personal to Jinx, that it's not just about that. Joan Arc Soul Calibur. Ha! I thought it was just so cool. So I was really here for this. Yeah, I give it. It is low key an Elsa dress with some armor put on top. High key. If I'm gonna read, I love Jinx, but I mean, let's talk about it. If we took the armor off, she could be saying, "Let it go, let it go." Okay, I'm just telling you. I'm telling you. It could possibly be in a Disney film. But the armor adds to it for me. I liked it. I did. I liked it. I liked it. I did like it. But let's have that conversation. As much as people were upset, if you were to take away the wins, the powerful force that Jinx was this season, you'd be on some other bullshit. I wouldn't be able to ride with you. Jinx destroyed this competition. Jinx came in and acted up. Okay. You may have one episode where you possibly could say, I don't know if that was for her, but it may be just that for me personally, maybe one I've been like, I don't know. But she came in and she smashed. And also for me, it was kind of, baby, once we got through Snatch Game, it was like, honey, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I said, oh, even for the rest of the competition, I don't know. Because it's just there. She's so good at what she does. She is so very much in her shit and she knows her drag, and the confidence has built from there. And then let's have this conversation. Y'all remember season 5? Jinx won like being an actual victim of bullying. We sat through a whole season of Jinx being dragged by a group of drag queens for how she looked. I mean, Roxy ain't that girl no more. You know what I'm saying? And also, some of them other people have evolved and grown from that as well. We've moved past all that point, but we sat through a whole season of that, and she won. And I was very happy when Jinx won the season personally. Was that for me, Tyler? With how did they favor her? I don't know who that was for. Let me keep moving. But she just did so good. She did so well this season, and it felt like a breath of fresh air to watch Jinx in a season where she didn't have to deal with people who were kind of fucked up and very judgy of the drag. We went through a whole season of everybody respecting each other's aesthetic in what they do. And that was a different feeling for a lot of us watching the show. So having Jinx in that kind of environment was definitely a lot different, and it felt warmer, and it could be embraced with her energy versus having somebody roll her eyes around because she said something that was a little kooky and not their kind of humor, which we had a lot of on season 5. Every time she said something funny that we all thought was funny, oh, there goes Jinx again. Da, da, da. We didn't have any of that. I got to watch this baby show their talent. Listen, I'm going to give you this time, Demetrius, because I see you have posted this several times. I don't want you to think that I'm ignoring you. I was just trying to get through my point. When I see people repost stuff, it feels like an interruption. So I'm going to interrupt my point to give you this time so I can answer this question. Matty, in the end, did the road to the obvious results feel unnecessary to you as well? It felt like we knew what was going to happen, especially after they said before Jinx was announced. So my answer to that would be, how come we needed a lip sync Lollapalooza if we could have just done an episode where it was sort of like a run through of things? I can feel for that. But at the same time, I did want to see a lip sync. I wanted to see a lip sync off. I wanted to see the girls punch it. So I don't know if it's necessarily unnecessary, but I think we as all fans saw the season going to Jinx because of how well she was doing based on track record. We've also gone through seasons where track record didn't mean shit, and all of a sudden a lip sync was that girl. Okay? No, you're fine, Demetrius. I just want to make sure I got that answer out because it is it's a question and it's something that should be answered, but also it pulls in what this full conversation has been about since the season ended. Like, what do we feel about the finale? Was that even necessary? It was needed. I had a good time. There were points where I was like, okay, yeah, but maybe the results weren't the way we wanted them to be. So does that take away from it, being the obvious answer? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got what you wanted by who won the lip sync, would you still have this question? Is how I would then respond back with this fully. Like that would be where I would go. Like, if you got what you wanted, would it be different for you if you felt that way, or would it be something else? Because for me, the lip sync for the crown is more of a service to the fans who like lip syncing versus the actual factor in the win. I'm going to be very honest with you. That's how I feel about it. I think this is very stunts and shows, not to shade, but it's very stunts and shows. Like, you know how people like bright lights and, loud noises? It's that kind of bit. That's how I feel about it. But it also comes down to where something happens where it's just so amazing, they're going to have to give it its dues. A tie, for example. But not, I got back to Jinx. I thought this bitch won from episode 2. I'll be real with you. And as there were a couple outfits I didn't care for, but that didn't matter because Jinx for me was one of the best parts of the season. She narrated the fuck out of every episode. She was hilarious. She glued so many moments together. The Trinity and Monet alliance became funnier through Jinx knowing something about it. Like, have this conversation as much as you feel a certain kind of way. Talk about the good stuff with this bitch. She gave this season. Gave. Confessional, workroom. I was here for the witch. And I think she did the best out of everybody out of the full scale of the competition. And those are my words on that. As a matter of fact, after we finish this and I upload those reactions, I'm going to watch Snatch Game again. I am. I'm going to watch it again. But yeah, she did a very good job this season. This may not be everybody's favorite outfit. I feel the LARPing of all of this, so I kind of give it what it gives. Monet, this is one of my favorite looks you've ever done on the runway. This is comfortable in my skin, cozy with who I am, cozy. Comfortable in my skin. When this came out, that is all I could hear. Monet was walking and I just started playing cozy in my head. Cozy. Comfortable in my skin. Cozy with who I am. Boom, 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 boom. Cozy. Christine, thank you so much. I see you on my PayPal. Happy to catch you live. Lost my full-time job? No, early in the year, interviews have been the highlight when I get home from working. Aw. Happy to be able to send donations today. I'm trying to read the full message. I'm so sorry, Christian. Give me a second. PayPal's weird like that sometimes. Happy to be able to send a donation today. Love the All-Star season. Jada and Jinx were my faves. Thank you so much, Christine. I appreciate the tippy poo. And all my love to you, baby. Glad I could give you a little bit of light through this. I like this. Oh my God, y'all hated it? I liked it. I did. I liked it. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not going to apologize about it. I thought it was cute. I thought it was a bop. I'm sorry. Bitch, get into this bald-headed heifer. Like, she is serving. Are you kidding me? Like, okay, so she gives you low-key a doll that has been undressed in a store and has been left for all sort of consumption of some weirdo to pick up. I get it. Y'all are looking at the illusions. I get it. It looks like somebody left that doll in the store. It's fine. Somebody's kid pulled out the box and played with it. Mama didn't want to pay for that motherfucker. Drop her down right now. We leaving the store. But I thought this was puss. I'm sorry. I thought it was puss. 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 I can see what you feel, but I lived. I'm sorry. I thought it was kind of hot. I thought it was hot. It was hot. I'm reading some of these comments. I cannot highlight, but I'm just cackling at some of y'all. Y'all are stupid. I liked it. I thought she was giving. Okay, go on, Pepsi commercial. Hips, legs, and hips, and body. Let's get them, girls. I'm sorry, I liked it. Okay, moving on. Okay, so we have Shea Cooley. Actually, I got distracted. See what y'all did? Got me distracted. You know, this is Honey Davenport's my drag mama. So technically, me and Monet are related, right? Let me tell you something. I needed Monet this season, and I'm kind of glad I got it. I did. I'm glad I got it. Monet. I thought she did a really good job this season. She also was almost playing the Survivor game by herself in a certain kind of way, but she was necessary throughout a lot for each. She was necessary for every episode. Monet was low-key narrating along with Jinxy. She showed a lot of her drag, lots of different stuff too. I was here for the majority of what, Monet gave. I loved it. Monet was really great this season. I liked it. I liked her this season. I thought Monet really served, honestly. I fell more in love with her in drag in a sense. You know what I'm saying? We've had Monet with Bob with Sibling Rivalry. We've had the exchange rate. That's all been great. But sometimes I like to see people in competition form. And so it was like after All Stars 4 with that Twitter stuff, I think we all did want to see her like try that again. Like, okay. Like that was cute. Y'all shared key. But like, let's try this again. And I'm glad both her and Trinity got to compete again. Because it's like, yeah, that's fun. But like, can we have like a solid? Solid as a rock. Still twinners. But I think Monet gave the season. I enjoyed her a lot and she was fun. And she also had some of the best facial expressions throughout the lip syncs. Many memes, many gifs, many memorable moments from Monet as far as like facial expressions cut into the camera. She was good. I enjoyed her. And that alliance, it worked. I mean, she didn't need it. I mean, somebody else needed it more than her at the time, but it worked in her favor for sure. So go on, Monet. Hey, sis. Love Monet. Now on to Shea Cooley. Hey, Shea, it's Cooley. Shea Cooley, I got 4 stars one day. And I'm just playing. She got 3 stars in one day. So initially, I was like, I don't know if I like this. I like it more now that I've seen it several times walk. Like I do enjoy this a lot more. It gives me a bunch of sun hats. It gives me this sort of flared, like full on gown moment. Now, I will say, as much as I love this dress from Shea, and I'm not criticizing Shea at all, like I'm not at all, because this mug is. I feel like falling in love. Do 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 do. I think she has given a grander appeal of what she gives in full form of her dress eleganza in the season for me. I think this is beautiful. I was like, now would I have done this for finale? Like, but I love this. I think it's beautiful. It took me a second. The first time I was like, I don't know. And then afterwards, I was like, this actually is kind of a bop. It's the way it moves too. I just love the way it looks as it's flowing because it does give you the hip and it sort of just billows down into that little. It gives. It gives. It gives. I liked it. And her makeup is out of control. Her with this little short wig. Oh, mama. It's right. It's right. It's the right. It's the right. I was here for a little short zoo. A little Tony Braxton. Ooh, I get so high when I can touch the sky. You make my temperature rise. You making me high. Baby, baby. Okay, sorry. I wanna feel your body. Yes, it's a low register week. It's gonna when Beyonce gets to that low register too, all of a sudden she get that short hair, baby. Me, myself, and I. All right, so back to Shea. Honestly, Shea has been giving you nothing but like excellence, black excellence, beauty, full on. I didn't care for a couple of wigs this season. All tea. I'll be very honest with you. Whoo! That Dolly Parton wig could be thrown in the fire. Spirits would arise. No, ma'am. That wig was a chop. And there were like little moments here and there where I was like, okay, I needs to push a little bit. But like, honestly, Shea gave. Shea really did give. And I also loved her this season too. This Nobody Goes Home bit took a lot of the pressure of, girl, she needs to leave. No, it's like, okay, she has next week to make up for whatever's happening, or she has this week to show us something different. I love Shea this season. I thought Shea gave a lot, and I became a new fan. I already was a fan of Shea, but I became a new fan of Shea through this season. But yes, every time she put on some white woman hair, it was a chop. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. Do me a favor and hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become a part of my Rant Pack family. I appreciate every single one of you for being here today. If you want to drop a tip in my jar, it's down there below with the PayPal, the Cash App, and the Venmo. Move out the way. Oops, but it's absolutely the truth. No shade. But every time she put on somebody else's hair, it was like, no, that's not gonna work. But everything else was great. Oh, I need to move on. I love Shea. I'm sorry. I need to move on. I'm sorry. I didn't say it. I'm sorry. Like, why is your wig style with split ends? Matthew, go on, Cicely, go on. Come on, Maddie. And it really was that wig. It was just that one. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, it wasn't. But there was another one too. I was like, now hold on, sister. But truthfully, yeah, she just doesn't look. Not for Susan's. No. Now Trinity the tuck. Okay, I thought this was super pretty. I'm not going to be like, oh, this was fine, eleganza vanilla. No. But this was super fucking pretty. Like, this was really pretty. She looked really pretty. It wasn't my favorite look from her this season. That flower, peel, like we're gonna reveal. Now that is Finale Lagon's sister. This is gorgeous though. I think she looks really pretty. Really pretty. But can I be honest with you? Some of these girls for their finale looks were not giving me Finale Lagonza. It was beautiful looks, but I was like, maybe you wanted to wear that. I don't know. That was just me. But I thought she looked really pretty. She did. But I thought she's given grander looks this season. A couple of them did, but this was lovely. I wanted to have just Blair, you say a romantic updo. I just want it to be bigger. Okay, I'll give you an example. Kimmy Couture didn't even know who the fuck she was referencing with that orange outfit. You saw how she was working that cape? It gave because she was working with the cape. It gave. So I needed a lot of volume. Like this is the time I'm like, girl, give me a lot of fabric, please. Because if you had came out and it was just a big old nasty flow, oh, this would have been that girl. But it's pretty. It's really pretty. I like it. So just saying. Just saying. And also, let's be clear. Trinity came into this season with a whole situation, by night that I don't know if that was ever really addressed. She claims it wasn't her. I'm going to take her word for it. The girls say they have the IRL. I don't know. I didn't dive too deep. Okay. Oops, someone's quoting energy. But Trinity was so much fun this season. It was debunked. Okay, good. Because I'm like, girl. I was like, I don't want to hold it because it doesn't feel like that's what it is based off of her personality. Even when I talked with Trinity before I got to meet her, I was like, that doesn't seem like her character. So there was this stupid rumor that went around about her, like a Reddit name that she had called She Devil by Night, and it was saying a bunch of racist things about the people on her, I think it was like an all-star season or something, and they were like, oh, it's Trinity, and they were trying to say like they had like the proof that it was her computer and all that kind of crap. That was debunked, but they were trying to paint her as a racist. Girl, someone came up in here one time and tried to do it with me. It was weird. It was like, what is wrong? What's wrong with you? So it happens all the time, and some people are gullible to it, but also it's kind of where everyone's very sensitive. So people are gonna jump sometimes a little too quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that happened. Boom. It was a lot. You know what I'm saying? And you don't know what's real and what's not. So Trinity, that was all bopped out or whatever. And of course, she handled everything professionally. But to get off of that, to keep it real, we all make jokes about it now. She makes a joke about it. She joked about it on the panel for the All Stars panel at DragCon. It was really funny because someone mentioned it and she was like, "Oh yeah, about that." Like it was very funny. But let's talk about it. Trinity was like a best friend to a lot of these people this season. Trinity also helped everybody with their outfits. She was a sister. We can put that Trinity the sister tuck. Sister Trinity the tuck. There we go. Sister Trinity the tuck. I didn't see this side of Trinity a lot in the other seasons. We had little moments and glimpses, but this season for real, because of how the format was, no one's going home, developing bonds, relationships, this, that, and the other. Honestly, she had a lot of cackable moments, funny, this, that, and the other, but she really was a good friend to everybody. And also, it was nice to see her and Monet's relationship, like holding that twinner bit, you know what I'm saying? And I gotta be real, I like Trinity through the whole season. Did and did. Did and did. And I think she did a very good job. I'm not a fan of when her knees hit the ground for a lip sync. I'm not a fan of when it's always a wiggle tootsie, moment. That's not always my jush, but I got to give it where it's been given. Girl came out. She showed up this season, and she definitely represents that Southern pageant drag that I grew up watching. That I got to sneak into some of the shows because I wasn't about to pay the cover because I was just cute, so they let me in. She gives me that all the time, and I love it. But she also is a good queen through and through. So send Trinity her flowers. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to throw nothing at her. I think some people take certain stuff and they see the first article and then they don't actually get to the next step. They're like, oh, no, I'm not going to read no more. Like, oh, that's what it said. That's what it is. You know how some folks get their news on Facebook? Ding. Or someone reads an article title and they just share it and they don't like actually do the investigation behind it. That kind of stuff. That happens so much. Like that happens just a lot. So and she better have, because it's like, girl, after everything we went through this season, bitch. So yeah, either way, I think Trinity played this season right, and I got to give her time. So there you go. Yeah, y'all stop. Also, check where the sources are from. Half of those articles are just viruses waiting for you to, place onto your phones or your computers. So be careful too about articles that you see with those titles. Half of that stuff is just spam and like copy and pasted from other news sources just to get you to like log in or go through their website to then be tracked. Over 400 of y'all in this piece. Thank you so much for being here today. Do me a favor. Hit me. No. Oh my God, don't. I mean, from the back. No, hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate every single one of you for tuning in today and being a part of my Rant Pack family. I also want to give a shout out. We got some more in the tip jar here. Ari, I see you, my baby, and my Cash App for making my weekends. Thank you for making mine, for being here, my love. And remember, we have all these seasons of Drag Race we're covering. Celebrity Secret Drag Race is about to be up. Down Under just started. We're still with France right now. Canada is currently is in the season. Drag Race Philippines is up. Shout out to everybody from Drag Race Philippines, cast included. Jiggly's my sister, but shout out to Prince. Shout out to come on, Matt Precious. Shout out to Lady Morgana. Who else was in my comment section? I was like, holy shit! Like, oh my God, hi. If I missed you, I'll go back to the comment section, but shout out to Drag Race Philippines, the entire cast and crew, as everybody that's ready for that. We have a lot we're going to cover with this channel. Don't go nowhere. And now that this is over with, I can finally get to some of my other content that I've been promising you. True tea. Like, there was a lot Matty's covering, so here we go. Either way, shout out to Trinity. She had a great season. We love this girl, okay? All right. This was a lot of, hey, you're great. Thumbs up. Boo. Oh, Demetrius, don't say that. No spoilers, please, because I got to do my reaction right after this. It's funny. I just said I was going to relax, and that's not the truth. I'm actually going to film Drag Race Down Under because I was like, Matty, let's have all these reactions on Patreon by the 1st tomorrow. Is there wait, how many days in July? Are you not going to open? You don't recognize me? Phone. Oh, 31. Okay, never mind. Oh, perfect. Bet. That means I can have all my reactions up by the end of July. Look at that. All right. Me giving you all the Patreon schedule. 31. Thank you. Rain and let me stop. I'm not gonna quote that lady. I don't want to be a part of that drama universe. Thank you. Thank you for helping me out with I always get June, because June is 30, right? June's 30 days, July's 31. August is 31 because September is 30. October is 31. November is 30. December is 31, right? Yeah. I'm too old. Go back to school. Okay, so listen. Let's just get to it. I might get emotional here having this moment, to be honest with you, because when Monet got very choked up in this scene here and was speaking on behalf of the queens and what it means to them through the season. We even saw in Untucked that there were actually many moments where RuPaul kind of kicked it with them before they were filming or did something fun while they were waiting for stuff to set up. And the thanks that she gave for the platform that she provided, all of that. let's be very honest. Let's be very honest. I wouldn't have this channel without Drag Race. Do you understand me? So like, oh, like when Monet was speaking, I almost felt like I was sitting on that stage too, going, yep, 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 sure was. Because I put, I just started making videos, and it took a Drag Race video to really get my platform moving, to really get it running, and to really like start the road. I wouldn't be at this 20K without it. You feel what I'm saying? Like Pose did a lot for me. Shout out to Stephen Canals. I couldn't believe the co-creator of that show even was giving me time. Shout out to the people at We're Here. The co-creator of that show gave me time. Got my press box for that. There were shows that were giving like honestly seeing me, and it was lovely. But like, let's be very clear. This is how I met a lot of you through this show. Why you're here today. Through all of these seasons. This is why I put money together. Y'all have helped me move across the country through this show. Do you understand? Like, regardless of what is happening in the background and what was like, this show brought us all here. Whether we hate what the results are, whether we, live and breathe for what happened that day, it's going to suck when this ends. And that's truth. It is going to suck. What will replace this kind of, it's been amazing. So, I cried. You'll see it in the reaction. I sobbed because it was just very, I pay my bills because of this show. I pay my bills, baby. When the Vivian did that moment and that whole round of applause situation happened, again, it's like I pay my bills through this show, and then I'm here, and then it's said, and then it's like, no, Ru's doesn't fake. Like when you hear that choking up, that's not fake. It's, sometimes Ru may be, not present in the moment like we see sometimes through TV, but also we don't know the background stuff. Like she has to think about it this way. Ru's bills are paid through these bitches too. The show wouldn't be a success without the cast that has been chosen by her and who is in casting. You feel me? So her bills are paid through these babies. Their bills are paid through the ones that are, but like, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. I mean, the challenge is never going to end, Cameron. So we'll just move over to MTV. We'll just watch everything on MTV afterwards because them shows go on forever. So like, we ain't got no issues. And of course, I'll start reviewing more series and shit. Actually, I'm going to start doing that now, especially this new Daenerys, the Dragons or whatever show that's coming out. I will be reviewing that, by the way. Thank you. But yeah, I was emotional here, and I felt it. I felt it. I thank RuPaul for creating the show because when I was looking for something with us in it, it was hard to find. Noah's Ark ended. What are we gonna watch now? That was me. I was that kid. Noah's Ark ended. What are we gonna do now? It's Drag Race is still okay. Let's go. Like it took a minute. It took some stuff. Hey, for the girls who were there for the logo days, shout out to you. We went through 480p watching the show. Okay, Vaseline filters, the gold bar, the Interior Illusions Lounge. This is a trip, and that's why it's great that Raja and Jinx are there because they were there the logo days, and they're competing with the girls on the VH1 days. And look what happened. It's kind of saying something, huh? It's like, baby, the logo girls left with the money. All right. So after all of that is done, let's just get to the nitty gritty. But RuPaul decides that she needs to lip sync today and do Smile. Now that's not my favorite song, but I'm not gonna drag RuPaul. I'll give you this. That lady was shuffling them feet. It was two-stepping down and walking for the good Lord. And she gave a lot more for me in this song than she has in her other lip syncs personally. So I was kind of here for it. I don't like Smile at all. I hate that song, but I kind of like this. I did. I enjoyed her performance. I was feeling RuPaul's energy. And the clowns were hot, so who cares? It was fun. I liked it. She was step. I said, look at you. I said, come on, Ru. I paid. All right. Lord, guide me through this. So the she done already had hers. This is how we're going to start this up today. I haven't been watching this season, Nancy, but I'm going to go watch. That might actually be what I binge tonight. I'm going to order me some nice food and binge watch something because I've been seeing on Twitter that Big Brother's been that girl this season. So I'm like, let me go catch up because I think I have some episodes recorded from one of the people who's on like our like cable DVR set, and then I also have Paramount Plus. So isn't the episodes on Paramount Plus too? Because I need to catch up. I heard it was a gag. I didn't like one thing I saw on Twitter where I felt like somebody was being bullied. Like they were calling some girl all kinds of this, that, and then she was very genuinely confused. It was weird. I don't know. Anywho, let's focus. Focus. So, oh, I'm right with the bullying. I knew it. I was like, what is happening here? And why are they acting like they're not bullies? Like they're acting like they're in the right. Especially that one guy. I don't, ooh, he made me out. Girl, don't make me, ooh, if I was in that house. Woo! Matthew, please stop shading him and reading him. It is too much. We can't edit all of your swears out. Oh, okay. So my Renaissance box is in transit. Comfortable in my skin. Oh, focus. Yes. Okay. All right. We about to get our stuff. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm still waiting on box 4 though. I'm still missing that. That ain't been there. Okay. I also gotta listen. I gotta focus on this review, y'all. I got a Patreon message in the middle of my review. I can't play any videos. Maddie keeps saying permission error. For our April Bohemian Bay, do me a favor. Tell me what video it is if you're watching this now. Specifically that you're having the issue with, so I can look at it and see what's going on. Because any video, I the ones I know that are working, but yeah, let me know because I'll take a look and see what's happening here because I haven't got no email saying da 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 da. So back to this. You're kidding me. Okay, so baby, here's where I have a problem with what's going on. So it was like we're gonna land on somebody and then we're gonna spin it again. So what if it landed on the same person? Did you edit out how that went down? Is that even a reality? Like, does that still work the same? Like, I was very confused by the system that was in process here as far as how lip syncs were done. And with the person who was first picked for the lip sync or whatever, they then get to choose which box to use. I heard stuff about the boxes. I'm going to keep that closed, but I heard stuff about the boxes. What if they're all the same song, no matter what? What if no matter what, that was going to be the song? Because I'm sitting here thinking to myself, and she's like, I should have chose the other one. And I'm like, had to. I was like, huh? That's why I love Naomi Small. You all know Naomi's that my bitch too. Hey Naomi, that's my girl. Shout out to her when we were at Drag Vegas Live. That's my bitch. She gave me some love. um mind you, I haven't even seen the video. And the fact that y'all are telling me she confirmed that tea just lets my suspicions come to fruition. I was like, there's no way that it, yeah, I thought to myself, there's no way. Cause like, huh? Anywho, let me get off of that. Let me not make this the entire emphasis here. Whether that's how they operate and do. Again, this is TV, so I'm not pressed. I'm not pressed. I'm not pressed. But like, just her saying that just really tipped me. I was like, huh? Are you sure? The other box? No, I think it would have been the same song. I just couldn't see them. Ooh, we're gonna switch it up because you knew how to learn 2 lip syncs. No. Mm-mm. So here's the thing. Push It is God bless Bruno. Oh, comfortable in my skin. Okay, listen. Let's just get to it. Let's get to it. I love you, Viv. You know you're my girl, but my Evie kind of wore you a little bit. Evie kind of wore you out. Tap it. It was fun watching you do what you did, and I enjoyed it. And I was like, "Oh, Viv's having a good time up here." Once we got to the ad moves that you did for the viral dance, okay, Evie was in her bag. It was the outfit for me, honey. It was the moves. Push it. And she was giving you salt and pepper teas low key. Like I was here. She kind of ate. She kind of chewed. She chewed her up just a little bit. It was cute. Comedy was lovely. But I was like, I was like, Ow! Like, love her down. Love my sister. But nah, Evie chewed. Chewed. I said, not Miss Mama going from, I'm going to show you, turn back and land. I said, oh, my sister. It was a fun lip sync. I enjoyed this one. It was a clear win for me for Evie. So I was very happy to know Evie was going into the final. I was like, oh my God, Evie's going to actually win some money. Thank God. I kind of wish that whoever won these lip syncs too got a little cash prize as well. But it's whatever. But I was happy Evie won. I said, oh, for sure. Oh, it's her versus Jada. No lies, y'all. That was in my mind. Oh, it's her versus Jada. No tea. No tea. In my mind. No tea. And I thought Evie was going to take it. In my mind. The Crepter part was cute. I'm glad everybody got a little something, something. I don't know how much that is worth, but everyone got a scepter or a Crepter to take home and, of course, give their last goodbyes. Shout out to Viv for referencing Mommy Dearest. We love you, Viv. I love you down, sister. I appreciate you for everything you've done for me in terms of just that shout out and always being in some of these comment sections and giving your love and watching my videos. I love you, sister. Like, I love you down, but love you down. I love you down. And you left with some money. You got 20K, sister. You got 20 something K. Yeah, a little extra on top. Is it just 20? You got some money, Viv. God bless you. You got money. So there you go. You won something. $1, dollar bills. Now, let's hear it for the boy. Now, I don't. Okay. So you have Salt and Pepper that came out when? Then let's hear it for the boys that came out when? And then right after that, Eurythmics and Aretha Franklin that came out when? I said, let me cater to you, because baby, this is your day. Do anything for Raja. No shade. No shade. And I don't, and I'm not taking away from Raja's anything because I live and breathe. We've had this conversation. I live and breathe Raja, but like, it felt like we were at Mayhem Miller's Wednesday night at Abbey, bitch, for 80s night, girl. High key for the she done already had hers, and then we had to go to Mickey's on a Monday to go find the Morgan McMichael show, bitch. High key for the winners for winners. I was like, we're in West Hollywood. This is West Hollywood. We're bar hopping. I was so confused. Like, Stuts, shenanigans, foolery, the fuckery. I'm calling out my old music. I'm calling it. Give me a break. So I'm happy. I was like, okay, I'm glad to hear this music, but let's call a spade a spade. We talked about this. If she's given something that's good for her and she is her time frame, she will wear it out. And sure enough, that's what happened. I'll be honest with you. God, Bruno, those arms. Hold me, please. I enjoyed Jada in this lip sync, but the edit did not show Jada. I'm telling you now. That edit did not favor Jada. It favored Raja. I was focused up here with Raja, who Raja knew all the words, nuances. It was free and it was fun, and I felt energy from Raja. I will be very honest with you. At the end of the lip sync, I did not feel comfortable saying Jada ate and won that one. Don't fight me. Don't fight me. I did think, though, they didn't show her a lot for me to have an opinion on it. That's how I felt. I barely saw her. And so I was like, huh. Like, when the kick happened, edit, like, we didn't even get, I was like, hold on, was she doing something? She was going to, wait a minute. So I am not taking away from Raj because I enjoyed how Raja looked through the lip sync. They were both gorgeous. But it'd have been a whole lot of walking, sister. It'd have been a whole lot of walking. And another one. Swish, swish, bitch. Listen, I thought Raja looked cute though. They both look good. This was fun. In my opinion, the edit was going in one direction and it didn't feel like, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, it did not feel like we got a full. It felt like we're here, we here, and then bam, here comes Jada, and I was like, so wait a minute, hold on, where is the rest of it? Why are we showing the full thing? So yeah, I don't know if I agree with how the win went down, even though I do think that Raja gave. I just wanted to see more Jada, and so I felt like I can't judge this properly. I was like, I didn't see like we showed her, and then I don't know. This one made me feel this was the first moment I felt strange. Like, oh, okay. But I was happy Raja won. I like Raja. So again, I feel weird. Because I like them all. So I'm like, it's like, sure. Let's keep it going. That's how I felt. I'm like, oh, well, Evie's up there. So let's keep it rolling. I was here for Jada's exit with and this is for you, Michelle. But I love Jada. I think Jada is nothing but excellence and amazing. I hope y'all support this queen forever and ever. I think she's the tits. Matt, she's the tits. She is. I love Jada. Now, they said, oh, y'all are going to get a lunch break and we'll come back to the, lip sync with y'all later for the She Done Already Had Hers. Now let's go to the winners of all winners. Jinx, it lands on Jinx. I'm sure they spun it a couple times till they got what they wanted. Honestly and truly, this part should have already been, and not to say like, oh, well, no. Jada is perfect, immaculate, perfection. She should already be at the millions. Mamas, the girls need to be taking some tutorials on to get them. Telling you. She also is killing Work the World. Did you see that Beyonce number she did to Ring the Alarm? Eat. But no, Jinxy, they spun the wheel and it landed on Shea Cooley. In my mind, I felt like Shea was like, oh, it's in the bag. Judas is the song. Now, I see Judas and I see how Jinx is dressed. I put this on God. Jinx looks like she's about to be in a house that was built during slavery, like a plantation style home. And there are witches that are in, oh, I'm sorry, am I describing the coven? It does seem like there's a whistle that should be around her neck, possibly to wake these bitches up to get them ready for spell casting classes. I kid you not. She is giving me walking through the halls of Hogwarts, the sexy teacher. I promise you. I was happy we got Judas, okay? I was happy. I was happy. You know, they awoke Jinx from her slumber to lip sync. I was here for it. What's that movie with Kirsten Dunst? What's in Nicole Kidman? What was that movie called again? She's giving me if they had better fashions and in much richer colors, and it was set in New Orleans. But like not that movie, but that time frame of what she's giving. Anywho, let's continue. Let's not delve too much in this. Did we not just have this conversation about okay, listen, I did I not talk about how I feel about certain wigs? Madam, I hate this look with an infinite passion. And if this is that girl for you, I'm cool with it. I couldn't give it time, space, or energy. I was like, hell no. Hell no. Hell not. Thank you. Thank you. That's who Jinx is giving me, but set in New Orleans with better fashions. Like Baz Luhrmann was the one that directed the movie instead of Sophia Coppola, I think is the one who directed it. So yeah, that kind of bit. I hate this. I hate it so much right now. Don't let me put Khalees' name on it. Oh, listen, now bad bitches to the left. uh okay. Okay. I would like for all of us to please give Shea her credit for doing the Judas choreography. I don't think that has been discussed enough. As I'm watching the lip sync and I'm seeing certain movements, I'm like, is this concert? Is this, wait, hold on. Is this award show tease? Wait. Boom, 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 boom. I said, hold on. She's doing choreo. I don't think Rue likes that. I don't think I've ever seen Rue like it when a person from the show does the exact same thing the artist does. I don't know if that played a factor in how they felt. I was here for it because I was like, oh my God. Like, I think Jinx caught it. Like, oh shit, she's doing the choreo. Like, so I think that was held against her. I'm gonna be real with you. I think it was held against her. I think it was held against her. I thought it was cool because I was like, oh, cool, like we have the moment or whatever. But I think that was held against her by the judges. Now, Jinxie, it was all in here. It was theatrics. I mean, it wasn't like she danced. She didn't dance. There was none of that. You know, she waved that cape around. It looked really great and it was drama, you know, but like, can I just be honest with you? I let Jinx win because I hated Shay's outfit. I thought Shay gave for me. I thought Shay gave. I thought Shay gave. I didn't want to see that outfit walk backstage to the next round. I'm sorry. I hated it so much. I was like, just let Jinx win because she's cuter. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hated it. So yeah, and again, 5 wins. I was like, girl, they ain't gonna do all that. That baby just jumped. Like literally, it was Mario Party. Someone landed on a chance space, and all the right squares were hit, and all of a sudden she got 3 stars. Oh no, someone went in fourth and she went all the way to first. I get it. But nah, that shit was I hated that outfit, god damn it. But like I it just, I don't know. I was more entertained with Shea's choreo and performance work, but I was also watching Jinx and I was enthralled in it. But I felt very weird. I don't know. This is one of the ones too where I was just like, you know, I mean, yes, she did that, but my Libra was woo watching this episode. Woo, let me tell you something. Where are my Libras at? How were your scales in balance watching this? Because I was going through it. I'm trying to find ways to make sense of things. I'm now like, oh, what, wait. When this had happened, I'm doing everything I can to make sure this makes sense. I kid you not. Because I just, you know how it is. Not speaking out of all the zodiacs here, but as a Libra, I'm one of those folks who's kind of, I can be a little indecisive at times, or try to find the good in everything, believe it or not, before I go into full, I'm a read. Oh, I took care of her, just Blair. I got it. I've been on for a while. That's why they jumping in. So like, I just wanted to find something to make sense of it. And for me still, I just I would have put Shea through, but I would not have felt good after how Jinx performed this season. So I would have that's the part. I gave it to Jinx. So I gave it to Jinx. I was like, there's no way I would have been able to, out of this entire season, after watching 11 fucking episodes. I couldn't do it. But I'm like, she wore it out though. And in reality, if this was like a whole nother kind of setup here, I think Shea would have won. If there was a different circumstance here, I personally think so. But I also like what Jinx gave. It's not like Jinx was terrible. She wasn't. She wasn't at all. She was good. It just was a different performance. So my stomach is like, girl, if you don't, I'm hungry. hungry. 421 of you in this piece. 420 for some people who may have a different setup there past the Gucci on the left hand. Thank you so much for being here. Do me a favor, hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. Let's go. But Jinx wins lip sync. Shea Cooley. What a very woo! Let me start over because I had to. I can't look. I have to stay. I gotta look at something else. Here we go. Shea, it's been a great season. Honestly, you gave some of the best looks I've ever seen on the runway. I don't give a fuck. So I had to argue with a couple people about them looks, but like honestly, it's been. I enjoyed you. I live for you, Shea. Keep killing it. Keep doing it, girl. Black excellence down. All right, let's. I can't. I can't. I have to. I cannot. I cannot. I cannot. All right. Whew. Moving past that. God damn. Okay, so I just have a thing about red and yellow and not on a hot dog. It's just it don't do nothing for me with a palate. So what is the next song? And that's going to be performed by Monet and Trinity. Now, I saw girls going to town arguing that Trinity the Tuck beat the shit out of Monet. Tyler is one of those people. I applaud you for your bravery. I applaud you for your bravery. You have every right to have that opinion. You as well, Jacob. You can have that opinion. I live and breathe that y'all feel that way. Okay. I had a different feeling about it. Yeah. I thought Trinity did well, but I also saw this performance already. So for me, it was also I'm sorry. I don't think Trinity won this one. Monet kind of gave. Yeah. But I get why y'all feel Trinity won, and I ain't taking it away from you. I know I'll be attacked for it. Trust me. I'll, fuck you, Matthew. Cool. Just make sure you put a condom on and you present some lube and we'll be fine. Go ahead and fuck me. I don't care. But like, Monet won. For me, personally. I don't like the song though. I mean, it's not my favorite Pink song. There's way, way better Pink songs to give, but I don't care that you don't like my opinion. Fuck off. And I also feel why y'all like Trinity and why you feel that Trinity won. You know what I'm saying? Trinity was going in. I saw that from Trinity. It's just, I've seen that show before. And something about Monet and like her doing these build up in her energy. I don't know, something about that I live for. And to be honest with you, yeah, Trinity was low-key dressed like a socialite, ready to dance with her girls for a good time in the tackiest clothes she could find in some store that was in her township of only 500 people. Do you feel me? Like, and very much the hairdresser only knows 3 hairstyles. Thank you for the super chat, Ari. Boop. See, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. Oh, that's right. Also, why did they clip out the whole scene of Monet, like, basically pounding out Trinity's silicone? Like, I don't understand. Like, I thought she was helping her friend. I mean, by all means, Trinity has helped Monet with some of her looks. Monet was just trying to shape her ass back. I'm gonna mold this sucker right. I was a little bit pressed that they only showed half of this and half of that. I was like, what the fuck are we doing here? But that was weird. Like, what are we doing? It's Paramount Plus. What's the tea? Like, these girls have said worse, okay? They've said worse on the television than us seeing two, people in drag, full on pounded out, okay? Y'all saying oop. Listen. Y'all saying oop, but listen. So what? I'm still oh girl, hold on. I'll get this right hip to shake. There we go. There we go. Okay. Anywho, I enjoyed this lip sync actually. I'll be real with you. I had fun. I thought Monet gave more to me. I thought Trinity did a good job. It was fun to see the twinners go at it again. It was good. And I'm also like, Trinity, good job. It's been a great season. Thank you for being a friend. Do. Travel down the road and back again. Also, that part. They left Trinity assaulting Jinx and Jada, but cut out Monet popping her. Listen, we don't use that term word here. It's a buzzword on YouTube. A buzzword. Buzz. She basically, threw a Caesar salad at somebody and then, made a pork chop with the other one. You know what I mean? So yeah, it is interesting that they would cut that out. Maybe because it was a black dot. Oh, just kidding. Let me stop. Shut up, Maddie. Shut up. Trinity looks like she's about to go complain about something or get her way or drop off her child at dance practice. I bet her husband got good money. They have a nice house over there in Birmingham. Oh, yeah, baby. Got a nice house in Birmingham. Go on, sister. She lived in Mountain Brook. Oh, my God. Okay, that was for the girls who know. You're welcome. She lives in Mountain Brook. I can't, Matthew. Shut up. Cut the tape. If Trinity ever sees this, I hope she gets that reference and I hope it makes her cackle. I used to work in Mountain Brook, so I know the area very, very well, very well. Oh, come on, 205. You already know Blair. Oh. Yeah, Virgilia, it's interesting. I went to a recent, I don't want to say who the YouTuber's name is. She's in a lot of controversy, but a particular YouTuber, Karina Kaboom, was discussing this person. And I didn't know about it, but there are certain words on YouTube. I have to have a conversation with the panel tonight. I'm like, so this is why my video got yellow flagged, and this is what we can say and not say, and da, 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 da. It's very interesting, but I also get why they're doing it too, to protect people when they're watching stuff, because a lot of words are very triggerable. So, Trinity, thank you for tucking. Evie1, I don't care. 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 I don't care. I don't care. Now, if we're going to talk about from the marbles, now these other lip syncs, I can be with you in the semantics of that could have gone to this person. Okay, I can hear you on that one. But when we got to the finals, I need to have this conversation today, because my sister did not walk out of this competition with no fucking money. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Raja, you know I love you down, sister, but let me tell you something about them turns that I saw happening during that lip sync and these motions here. Baby, I was gagged. Evie looks so damn good. Both Raja and Evie look so good. Let's give this time. Ooh. This was a look I was here for. This gives me a good look when it's hot outside too, because of all the holes, so the wind can just blow through and give you what you need. And I'm sorry, Evie was, oh. Look at my baby's eye makeup. Look at my baby's eye makeup. Fabulous. 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 I heard about that Ario in reference for Instagram. It's interesting because no, I'm gonna be quiet. I don't want to let too much out the vault. But yeah, I'm gonna be quiet. But I understand her. But yeah, I gotta say, I can't believe it. I was gagged. Like, I was really gagged. As much as I Sisters Are Doing It For Themselves is a great song. And as much as I think that Raja like did a good job here, I'm sorry. It was Evie. Move out the way. Ah! When the queens come through, like the Red say, move out the way. Bitch, are you kidding me? I'm sorry. Yeah. No. Yeah. I liked the wig reveal for several reasons, Cuckoo Games. The reason why I liked it, because it seemed like it was a fuck up. And then it was like, psych. And that's been Evie's brand from the beginning. She's like, everything's screwy, but fuck it. That's what makes it beautiful. The wrongs, the mistakes, all that kind of shit. I thought that was very on brand. I was gagged. I for sure said Raja got 20 coming out of here, or Raja got some money. She leaving with some coin. Cool. But I thought that my sister got 50K and was about to bounce. Okay. This was a bop. I'm sorry. I thought it was fun. They gagged at it. I I'm Raja looks like she's saying, wait, stop, don't fight. Don't fight. No. She's in a Kroger's. No, ladies, no. I'm sorry. I don't think that wig reveal was that intently focused on that, and that's why she didn't win. I wouldn't even put that in that direction. I think it was already kind of set a little bit, and that's how I felt at the end of it. Not even about what happened in the lip sync. I don't think there was any negative points that could be given that would be enough to actually warrant a in the same sort of placement of it. I'm going to be very clear here. As much as I like Raja, girl, she was lip syncing on Tuesday. No. I love they hugged. I love the sisterhood. I love all of it. Raja wins, and I was like, I'm happy, but I'm also not because I didn't agree. I think over the season, though, Raja had a better track record. So, yes, I think Raja should win. Does that make sense? See, this is, again, here my Libra ways go. She had a better track record this season. So, yes, Raja should win. However, the last mark was a Lollapalooza of lip syncing, and Evie won both. Period. So that's why I can't take it. I'm not going to take it. I won't. She deserves it. Raja killed this season. Her runways were unfucking matched. But like, what is the point of this being a finale of lip syncing where you've rewarded girls who did not have the best track record winning before for beating them in a lip sync, whereas this time it's track record. So I will say though, Raja, Jeffrey, low key, you can just say that for most seasons lately because social media has been playing such a huge impact. Raja, this was emotional to see though. I cried with Raja here too because it's like this 10-year, this time frame of when she won to all the way when this was filmed. This was filmed last year. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot. It's a lot. It's emotionally overwhelming. Like Raja's a part of the Trinity, the first 3 seasons. So I can't be upset Raja wins. You know what I mean? I can't be like, fuck, that's it. No, I am like, my sister was robbed of a lip sync win. Yes. And her track record has been smirched. I hate that. But I'm happy. I'm happy for her. But I did want Evie to get something out of this. I feel like Mama did not get like her dues a little bit. And so I was a little pressed. And some of y'all were dragging my sis throughout the runways. That's fine. But Evie was I like this weird bitch. I live and breathe. So no, I will never use that word deserve. That's toxic. I think Raja did what needed to be done. And so when it came down to it, it was clear. See how I use them words like that? And with Evie, I think Evie did everything that she could do. And at the end of the day, that lip sync was hers and she won that lip sync. But I don't think that the lip sync was really an actual score that played it here. No, actually, Ashley, Raja won and then Jinx won, baby. That's what actually happened here, in terms of how the show went down. But if we're talking about what we feel should have happened, if you're saying Raja won and Monet won, okay, that's what you feel should have happened. But no, I feel Evie should have won. I don't know about because I couldn't have let no, because Jinx did too good this season. It would be so difficult to be like, well, at the end of the day, it's just I can't do that. But go ahead, Evie. I love you down, system. Let's get to it, kids. It was so weird how they gave her the suitcase on stage. Raja had to put the suitcase down. And then like I was like, where is Bruce? Where's Bruno? Where are the people at? Someone help her hold the stuff. This is silly. She should have, and it was so, why would you show them putting that down? Editing team, give me a second here. Pan over to the judges, cut out all the audio of the luggage like hitting the ground all clunky and shit. What is going on? I was like, stop it. You make this look so clunky. And this could have really been just a fine, beautiful moment, which it was. It was very sweet when it happened. But I was just like, there's little stuff that they could just do sometimes. And I love the showdown, but just little shit with editing where I'm like, bitch, You could have played around with that a little bit better. Anywho. All right. Everything's done with the she done already had hers. And now we're on to the finale for the winners of all winners, okay? Who else was very confused that a Katy Perry song, Swish Swish for that matter, was used in the determining factor of an All-Star 7 winners of all winners lip sync? I need to have this conversation. Swish Swish? I think it's lovely. I think it's lovely that all of you found that song to be appropriate. I'm going to hurt your feelings here today. No. No. That's for in the middle of the season. That wasn't for me the finale of all finale songs. I don't even want Beyonce up there. I just wanted it to be like I don't know, something a little bit more challenging or something that actually would have played to anybody that could have been up there. Like for me, I thought of Swish Swish. I'm like, that's not Jinx. That ain't gonna be there. I know Foodie Booty isn't up in here. Chantel, I know you're not up in here. That must be somebody with her screen name. I'm playing. That has to be somebody else. That can't be Foodie Booty. Come on, Chantel. Chad, what happened? Oh, oh no. Sorry, I got an important message from one of our panel people. Hope everything is okay. I don't know. I wanted something a little bit heavier. I wanted something just a little bit heavier, a little bit spicier. Not saying I hate Swish Swish, but if you're gonna do Swish Swish for the girls who are like, I knew this was the song, how come they didn't show Nikki's verse? How come that was cut completely out? Started it off, win, Nikki getting tens, mirror, mirror, who's the baddest bitch in the land, and stop. While we're happy, well, if you're gonna be happy, give me the song. Let's talk about it. I think Monet ate her alive. And the fact that no one clocked the Jinx bit on the lipstick, that she wrote Jinx's name on there like seconds prior to getting up there, you're telling me that's not going to have that we can't have a rewarding system for just shit like that to play into it. Okay. 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 Oh no. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Gotta answer this. Damn. Sorry, I have a friend gave me some bad news. I just want to, hold on, y'all. Sorry, that needed to come first. Oh no, none of our business right now. When it'll be discussed when it's discussed. Getting back to the lip sync here. Well, yeah, nothing with me. Whenever it's time, they'll have that conversation. Not right now. Not right now. Let's just be respectful. But let's be respectful. Let's be respectful. Yeah, let's be respectful. Dustin, it's the last name for me that speaks volumes for you here, as you're not able to easily understand where opinions are opinions. Jinx won the season, baby. What do you need to say is hateful about it? And she won the majority of the episode, so where you going, darling? But that last name is the suspect, so I'm going to do you a favor. I'm going to do you a real big favor. I bet you got a strong back, huh, sister? Mm-hmm. Weirdo. Child, let's continue on because we're going to talk about the challenge that was in place And let's keep it very clear. Okay. Had the nerve to roll up in here with that last name and try to have a conversation about us with this black queen in front of me and talk about, hey, sister, if you don't burn that bridge that you try to run over, coming over with me, baby. With your goony looking stupid ass, bitch. What the fuck? I can't do it. I can't do it with girls like that. Like, you came up in here with a whole that? Okay. Okay. You have it, sister. I hope your pillows are not dank. Go on. Now, back to what I was saying with Monet eating the shit out of no, that's gross. Monet just eating. Okay, Monet did a damn good job for this song. While Jinx looked fun and she had a cool time doing all that, it was nice. It was nice. But let's be very fucking clear. Monet drowned your girl. Now, through the season, and this is why girls have to wait. Just let us get to our fucking points. This season, Jinx did what Monet's doing to her in this lip sync. Does that make sense? Ooh, we got there. We got there, girl. We got there, girl. Jinx destroyed through the whole season. This challenge in particular, Monet was the one doing all the work. And it's very clear. I don't want people to confuse them liking somebody and then needing to say, oh, well, because that's my favorite and I don't want the other one to win, she did a bad job. Fuck that shit and fuck it now. Right, raw dog. No, ma'am. You are on some bullshit for that. That's called worship, baby. Follow the lead. You need to get back to yourself. Find your way back. I'll give you a Black is King reference, girl. Scoops. You need to be very clear with this. I can tell you Monet won the lip sync while Jinx won the goddamn season. And you should find that to be an acceptable answer. But this is why everyone's upset. Faith, I'm going to give you the floor. Here's my thing. If it's going to be a lip sync for the crown, then the winner should be the winner of the lip sync. Jinx won the entire season, but I feel like Monet should have been given something. That's the issue that everyone's having with this season. When things are very clear in the majority, sometimes we don't get the votes, independent party. Hello. But the rest of the class is still on board and everyone turned in their homework while you can sit over there and go, I don't like how that sounds. Nah, bitch. This is what went down. Monet ate her alive, but Jinx destroyed the entire season. Gave them girls a run for their money. Snatch game 8. Roast 8. We can keep it up. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. So yeah, people feel kind of weird, but like, I won't use the term non-deserving or deserved. I'm not doing it today. Okay. Other than how I felt about Evie needing at least some sort of dollar, some sort of bill. Better than that, you know what? Before I go any further, because that did press my button just a tad bit. I'm going to help you read a little bit. The first line, I know, right? Wigs are at the end. Cool. Second line, it's a little longer, but it ends with planet. Third line, no is the beginning, and there's an unhappy face at the end. And the last line of the last line is poop. So just have one. I'm telling you. Y'all better start listening to Alien Superstar and get your puss together, because I don't know what's going on. Not all of you. I see a lot of y'all are on the right shit here, okay? I see you on the right shit here. But I'm just being real for the girls who are watching going, he's not saying everything I want him to say. Boo, boo, do, 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 do. Stop. We like all these people. We support all of them. Just because I said someone ate doesn't mean that they are not amazing people. But Monet ate her alive. Alive. And I'll tell you when it really got to where it needed to go. Honey, when Monet hit those marks, I was done. I was finished for the rest of it. I was like, and I'm done. I'm good. We're out. We finished. I'm done. And that's the issue that I have with a lot of people that get in comment sections and act a fool. You better watch out or seek and search only specific opinions that are based in the privileges that they have within themselves. When in reality, no one needs to validate how you feel about something if you are already confident in your skin. Cozy with who I am. Shit shouldn't matter. Cozy. Does that make sense? Like it really shouldn't matter. Everybody's talented. They all did good. It was a fun show. Monet won the lip sync. Jinx won the show. God, people are weird. Production stepped in. We felt it. It's okay. It happens. That's it. Like, that's it. It happens. God, you act like you didn't see Shangela get her feelings hurt. Jinx brought it up in the roast. Hell, she might have won just from that. Like, come on. This is not our first time in the rodeo. It's not. So, again, I wasn't mad at how everything went down. I do think, like y'all say, at the end of the day, if y'all going to do all that, make that the deciding factor. But then, what would the rest of the season be like then? And that is something that we've asked on other seasons of the show. There is always a constant flow and a tug and pull of what should be done, and what should happen that we feel should be okay. You know what I mean? So yeah, like I these girls are friends. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was happy. The show's over. It's a long season. We brought our drag. We gave. It's a lot. Monet ate that lip sync alive, but she did not win the season. Jinx Monsoon is the winner of All Star 7. I called it from day one. I'm a huge fan of Jinxy, and oh my God. Did you hear that, White Side? You're still in the room? Yeah. A huge fan of Jinxy. Huge fan of Jinxy. And a lot of these people here who are talking shit about Jinx, or you might feel that way, are also big fans of Jinx. They just felt some kind of way about how the results went down in terms of what was said and how things went. But when RuPaul said, based off of the lip syncs tonight and your performance through the entire season, you better believe that score was on Jinx. I give it. I'm happy she won. I really am. I love Jinx Monsoon. And she's talented. You cannot deny that lady, okay? I'm sorry. I've been a fan of Jinx since season 5. I followed her through every damn Ben de la Creme and Jinx Monsoon special. Even saw them in that one movie that was kind of good on Hulu. And I was like, oh my God, Ben and Jinx are in here. And then there's also... she was on one of my favorite cartoons to ever exist, Steven Universe. Jinx is that girl. I think she's been in other shows too. Jinx has worked. She's been in Time. Like, let's not negate. Let's not take away. Wildcard, thank you for the super chat. The finale in general proved how the lip sync for the crown format can be faulty. My problem is how they try to edit out Monet here, and she still clearly did better. That part. And I agree with you. It was very, hold on, where'd the rest of that lip sync go? Because you just cut the song. And they do that sometimes where it's like, you know how certain seasons, especially the international seasons, they're playing the whole song. The international seasons are good for that. Any season I've never seen RuPaul like actually be a judge on, no shade, Ru. They play the whole song. If not, cut maybe one line out of it and then keep it moving. Thank you, Rudy Stitches, for the super chat. Imagine if Shea would have won the lip sync against Sasha because she technically won the season. Hence my argument with bringing up season 9, where everybody had some kind of feeling about Sasha winning, because it was like, but Shea was the better of the group for the top 4 going into whatever was happening. And so what's the point of us all doing this? And I'm also going to say to you, okay, so then what's the point of them doing those lip syncs with original music then? And then just having them walk out and do all that. It's show. This is show. It's show. It's a show. It's a TV show. Not taking away from how y'all feel. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's a show. It's a show. That's all. Nothing more, nothing less. It's a TV show. Some of y'all have to try better to get at me. You're not swift enough. Let's see here, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate you for being here. Do me a favor, hit that like button, share, and subscribe. If you hate me, hit that thumbs down. Get in that comment section and come for me, girl. Do your absolute best, because I won't keep anything that's not funny. Okay. And also, if you want to drop a tip in my jar, it's paypal.me/MattyRants, cashup.MattyRants, Venmo Matty-Rants. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all so much for being here. You know, is this still my favorite season of RuPaul's Drag Race? Nerdigans. I kind of already did. I literally addressed it throughout the entire episode at little moments here and there. I mean, they just sat in the back and, oh, we get to watch or we don't get to watch. How did that make you feel? You know, we verified that possibly Monet slammed and damned Jada Essence Hall. That wasn't really confirmed. It may be a joke. You know, like, come on. Like, that may have been a joke. It really didn't happen. Nothing happened. It was just a nice little thing. And conversations were had. And it was like the last of the last. It was almost like the last day of school for Untucked. It was very that last day of school. Like, okay, well, you know, we finished it. It's good and all that kind of stuff. And it's very that girl. So, yeah. Like, I do agree with this statement though, because it ended with Monet getting a Creptor and be like, oh, I get one too. And then everyone's, cover girl, put the base in the wall. I'm like, what? That's why it didn't feel like a finale type of thing for me. But what I will say is I have to exclude this finale. I'm going to be honest with you. Episodes 1 through 11 were a bop. Yeah, even with that twist. Episodes 1 through 11 were a bop. 1 through 10 especially. 11 when it got to the talent show when it was like, okay, we have 3 badges, like, but also, you know, we still had a good time, right? I liked it, y'all. I did like this season a lot. I was happy I got to see all of my favorites come back. Jinx returning to a competition setting I didn't think would even be possible, and we got to witness once again greatness. Raj, it had been so long. We had only seen fashion photo review and a couple of stuff here and there. She gave the season a lot of people who didn't get their time because maybe the pandemic was happening or, you know, didn't get to travel the way they wanted to, and other girls who it just sort of happened. Like, come on, like, there was so much Black excellence happening here. There was so much representation in multiple forms. Hey, say this, say what you want. Raja is won twice. Okay. Jinx won twice. I had a good time, man. I had a good time. I'm not gonna lie. Regardless of how this all went down, regardless of me going, now what is this and how I feel? And that all of that extra shit, y'all. I had a great time. And I did feel a little empty once it ended. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh, well, now what are we gonna do? Because it's like, yes, I am enjoying the other seasons for the international seasons of Drag Race, but like, these are some of our favorite fucking people that we love. These are our favorite folks that we follow every day. We see what they're doing. We try to support. For those who actually support and not just get on your keyboards and type, the girls who actually show up to shows, the girls who actually show real support. You know what I'm saying? Like, this sucks because it also went on for a while and it wasn't like a boring. I wasn't bored, so I'm gonna miss it. I felt like I was at a graduation ceremony and seeing every queen grow and succeed as we see each episode. Yeah, it was, everyone had a chance to shine this season, even if they weren't rewarded with a win. I feel like everybody got some sort of redemption in some kind of way, and they also got to show their drag and give. I would be here for this. I would be here for Raja hosting a drag race period, or her hosting some show. That I would be there for. We did Lachey. I think we got spoiled. That's why a lot of people started acting up. I think that's why a lot of people really started acting up online. Like, this motherfucker. We were spoiled. These were some of our favorite personalities brought back on television. The Vivienne got to come and compete with the US girls from the UK. Won 3 episodes, mind you. Showed that, okay, the international girls would definitely, and we already knew this, but the international girls can be a threat and also give to a US season and add something extra to it. Viv fit right the fuck in. Let's call it what it is. Viv fit right in. I remember how in the beginning she was like, I don't know if, we're going to fit in because da-da-da. No, she was a part of the cast. That was a cast. Viv was great with all of them. It just really blended together. I loved Untucked. Sometimes Untucked can be boring when there's no drama, but that's only when it's, new seasons, I feel. But when the girls have already been there and it's in these winners, it was a good time. I have really no complaints until we get to the last two episodes for this season. A couple of wins I could have said, well, that could have gone there. This could have gone there, but I don't have any complaints. 10 out of 12 episodes? A full pop? Yeah, I was here for it. I liked all the challenges too. Even the silly stuff. Yeah. And interesting enough, two winners still came out of the season. A winner of all winners, and she done already had hers. I want a winter season again. I want Bob to come. Oh, baby. I would love for Alaska, Bob, and Bianca to be on one season. That'd be a gag. Ooh, that'd be a gag. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I'd even like to see James. I like to see James up in there. Uh-huh. I want that to go down. I need that conversation. Oh yeah, with Simone? Oh bitch. Oh, oh, oh. You can throw in Lawrence Chaney and Blue. Oh yeah, that'd be a gag. That'd be that Priyanka from Canada. That'd be an interesting season. Aquaria in there too. Oh god. Oh yeah, they need to do more than 8. Do 10 next time. Drag here. Hey. I know y'all watched my videos. Hi. 8 was great because we got a chance to like really get to know everybody, but it's okay if you do 10 next season. You know how we do in All Stars? We're like, why is it 10? And they did 8 this time. We got to really know. No, you can do 10 next time. It's fine. And also, if you don't want to have the eliminations done again, okay, hear me out. Instead of you doing like a 3 badges system sort of moment, you have like the second to last episode be 4 of you will go home. Boom, 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 boom. Leaving 6, and it'd be, no, I'm not going to do all that. That'd be a mess. Then do a lip sync off. No, that'd be a mess. I think that there should be a representative we could do Australia, Down Under, because it's more than Australia. It's New Zealand too. Come on, Maddie. Down Under, UK for sure, Canada, Holland. I would like to see either Envy or my sis over here, Vanessa, be the one to represent Canada for sure. I don't know if I said that already. What if they brought in Drag Queen from Queen of the Universe? Oh, bitch, hold on. Would that be a gag? If they, you know how they do with all-star shows where they sort of like combine different franchises that fall under somewhat of the same umbrella? What if they did that? Espana for sure has to be put into this conversation. That would, but if they did that, it'd have to be a season of eliminations because we would want like a full cast of people. They'd have to do that. Yeah, it'd have to be eliminations if that happened. But it would be like every other episode. It'd be like every other episode. So like that episode would be a big deal. The winners then get like a prize at the end, but the following episode would be like eliminations, like how Big Brother does, where there's nominations and I got it. Get a little of that Big Brother little mess right there. Go, come on. Hear me. I'm about to go somewhere with this. Drag Race, I swear to God, if you take this idea, send me a check, please, or just call me for a boardroom meeting. Just call me. Okay, I promise you. I'm new at this. I work for a little, not too cheap now. I gotta pay bills now. Okay, just fly me out to LA. Pay for my apartment for the year. We good. No, here's my gag. Remember how we said it'd be really nice if they sort of had like a real world sort of situation where the girls are in a house. I think that they could have done 3 shows within a show, especially with Untucked and Drag Race being its own format, and then bring it into a house situation where the winners then choose and nominate 2 people to be up on the chopping block, but the following week is where challenges are really presented. And that's the harder ones. Like, not to say that the other ones wouldn't be hard, but it would be based off of what they're going through. So these 2 are in the bottom. You need to make an outfit. You need to present the look. At the end of it, you need to lip sync it. Like, there needs to be some sort of step-by-step situation where the show can go on for a while, but it also adds things to that level. Like, you know what I mean? It puts another complexity to the subject where it's not just us seeing them in the workroom. It's not just us seeing them on the stage. It's a house setting. It's out of drag. It's not just that. And I can hear people now from Drag Race going, Matty, fuck you, because I don't want them filming me when I want to just lay down and have a good time. I'm like, but wait, hear me out, queens. There's a competition in the house that also is its own prize that's not anything to do with the actual show and the competing part of it. It's like there's the Drag Race level, there's the house part, and then we have Untucked for just show or whatever. But there's like a secret prize within a prize. I don't know. It would be interesting if they changed that up a little bit and we had those kind of real moments, because I always like that with shows. But I'll stop getting off of my pulpit right now. Getting off right now. This was a fun time, a fun couple of weekends with y'all. Some really good Fridays, some great Saturdays. I had a good time with all of y'all. Honestly, this has been fun. All Stars was that girl. I feel like Vanjie on All Stars Shore has proven it would be great. Who has been watching All Stars Shore? Because, baby, I can't. Okay. I love Vanjie on there, but like, there's this thing happening with Angelina. It is the weirdest shit I've ever seen. Ario, no, I already said that it wouldn't be authentic. It wouldn't be authentic, baby. It'd be just me talking for like no reason with that. So no, that's not gonna happen. I'm sorry, love. And I also need to get to these 4 videos I need to get on Patreon now. But it's such a strange show. And it's like their mini challenges are the dumbest things ever. Like they're the dumbest things ever. And I think what you'll get on Patreon is me opening the boxes before I would do it on YouTube. I would definitely do something special on Patreon with that situation. As soon as one of them boxes gets in here, God damn it. I think the first box that I'll open on Patreon, and then when I get to YouTube, I'll do the remainder when they all come in. That's what I'll do. It's just a really weird show. I like Vanjie, but yeah. I like Vanjie, but yeah, it's such a weird show. It's I don't know how to follow it. Sometimes it's like the social game's not really existent, and then it's kind of is. And I don't know. It's weird. Anywho, All Star 7 on Paramount Plus, everybody. If you haven't seen the show, you've been watching these reviews, you're like, Matty kind of convinced me to watch this, even after all I said. Tune in, get there, be there, have good time with that. It's All Star 7 was a gas, honestly. It was a good time. I think that ending was weird, but yeah. Yes, Canada's review is moved to Monday. So tomorrow being Sunday is going to be the panel day. That means Monday, which is normally my day to take a break, I actually will be doing Canada's Drag Race, and then Tuesday I will be doing France. So yes, Canada will be discussed on Monday, and we have a lot to talk about. We have a lot to talk about. I was like, what is happening? As I'm watching Canada, like, what is happening? But yeah. I had a good time with this season. I hope y'all did as well. Do not go anywhere. There are so many shows in the works that are coming up. Trust me. Ooh, we got a lot of shows that are coming up. Celebrity Drag Race, Down Under. We're in France right now, Canada right now. P Valley I'm covering. What else am I missing? Drag Race France, Canada's Drag Race, Down Under's up. All Star 7 just ended. We have Celebrity Drag Race coming up. We have Drag Race Philippines on August 17th. maybe a particular All Stars is almost, if not already finished filming. That will be then announced soon. There's also going to be Canada versus the World. That was announced already. That is happening this year. That is literally that is happening this year. There's also UK season 4. Y'all forgot that was in existence? I didn't. That's happening. We're not finished at all. This channel is not, well, where is he going? No, honey. We have days and days of content. We have things to do and things to cover. And once again, I also already know season 15, I think, is already done filming. So not 15. Is it 15? 15, right? 16? 15. 15. Yes, 15. That will be announced soon as well. And that will be the start of our next year. And mind you, it's damn near August, September, October, November, December. We're almost done with the year. Comfortable in my skin. Cozy. All right. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I'm going to order some food. I need to relax. No. Oh, my God. No, I don't. I need to get these reactions edited. Let me do that first. I'm going to order some food while I get these reactions edited and posted tonight. I'm going to try to get all of them posted. Okay. And then tomorrow, panel. Yes. We'll be talking intensely and deeply about All-Star 7 like we did today, but you're not my people with me, the panel. And then of course, we're going to get into Renaissance with a lot of our thoughts and opinions there too. Just lots to talk about. I have no more energy. Sorry, y'all. Okay, my battery is dead. I gotta go. My battery is dead. I'm starting to just ramble. Thank y'all for tuning in. I love you so much. Please take care of yourselves. Please give yourselves more than you're giving already right now. If you already love yourself, you don't need this message, but continue to keep loving yourself. If you don't feel that shit, get into it. Okay. I love you down. Love yourself. Don't let nobody hurt your feelings. Don't let nobody talk you down. These girls in my chat were trying it. They ain't shit. They never will be. They're always going to be mad at me, girl, because I keep on living. So you keep on living too. You keep on choosing this life. Keep on taking chances and don't worry about mistakes. Those are just simple temporary things, baby. We can pick the fuck back up, okay? I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Hugs and kisses, best love and wishes to you, your boy Matty Rants. I will see y'all tomorrow. Yes. All right. Bye.
Listen. Yeah. Yes, dog. Get that out of there.
I hope Jinx is